I want to know, guys. Somebody let me know. Tristan said, how do you get the papers? It's in the link tree in the bio. The Discord is where you get the papers. We do only have those 13 slots, though. Okay. 24K in 2 months. Okay, so he was in the Discord for 2 months. He was a couple months, 12K, guys. You see, look at the comments here. Will made, in 2 months, he made $12,000. I did a wholesale deal only one time. I made $6.5 thousand. It took 1 week and 2 days. So guys, that is how quickly you can make life-changing money. Okay, do you get many deals in Massachusetts? Jokes after hours, bro. This is Massachusetts right here you see in the distance. That is Massachusetts. Of course we got buyers in Massachusetts. I'm excited to do deals with you. Okay? Mila, I hope that you get in there. I really do, because you didn't believe me in the beginning of this live, and now you understand wholesaling. So I really hope that I can change your life, because this is a life-changing industry. This is the industry that creates 9 out of 10 millionaires. All you guys who think it's too good to be true, you had people in here just now comment. They've made money in the first couple weeks or latest months. People do their first deal. Hey, Mad Close in Springfield, that's awesome, brother. Congratulations on your first deal. That's really great. So he's done a deal. He did a deal in literally 2 months. Okay, so he found out about wholesaling. He closed a deal for 60 grand in 2 months. Okay, I found out about wholesaling. I closed a deal for $50,000 in 1 month, in 30 days. Okay, so your life can change just like that in this game. Okay, if you're all stressed out about Christmas, you don't have any money, you're all worried, you trade your time for money every day doing shit you don't want to do, bro, you can escape that. You cannot be afraid to get into this game while you have the opportunity. Most people do not know what wholesaling is, so you have a huge opportunity to get in before it's a gold mine, guys. Like, most people don't know what this game is. James said, I made $42K on mine, but it was a JV deal split, $84K, 50-50. Look at this, guys. James, was that with us? James, did you do that deal with us? Guys, what James is talking about here, if you guys look at that pinned comment, he closed the deal, he made 42 grand. So this isn't 80,000, this is 60,000. Let's say, we're gonna use an example. James got a contract, a purchase and sale contract signed for, let's say, $200,000, okay? This is with the seller, that's what James got. Then somebody found James's buyer. I don't know if that was us. James, was that us who found your buyer? Did you do the deal with us? I'd like to know. So somebody found, he said, I found an investor. Okay. Somebody found James's buyer, and James made that, they both together made $84,000. They split the profits, and each made $42,000, guys. Okay, so he got a contract, and his job was done. The other guy found his buyer. Think about that. Okay? Think about that. All he had to do was get a good deal with a seller, and he made 42 grand. 42 grand from getting a good deal with a seller. Natasha, thank you. Appreciate you. Okay? This guy said, don't listen to this guy. I'm gonna just block the McDonald's employees, get them out of here. Most people understand that wholesaling is legit once I explain it, but there are the few that just can't even comprehend hopping on Google and looking up if it's real. They'd rather just believe that it's impossible. Can you wholesale in Illinois? You can wholesale in Illinois and do a deal in Connecticut, okay? You do not need a license even if you live in Illinois to wholesale, because you can do what's called virtual wholesaling. And that's what we do all the time, okay? Guys, so we have 254 people in here. Guys, just to show you guys who do know what wholesaling is, that this business is not saturated, let's take a look. Who here understands wholesaling? Who here does not understand wholesaling? Say, I understand or I don't understand. Let's take a look at the poll here, okay? Who understands wholesaling? Who does not understand wholesaling? Okay? I don't understand. Guys, take a look at these comments here. This shows you how unsaturated this business is. It's a fucking gold mine. You can literally, without risk, make 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 grand within your first month without any cash in your bank account, without any loan. You can flip a house with no risk. Okay? Everybody thinks it takes money to make money. It does not. I mean, other than $50 if you count the Discord as needing money to make money. But if that counts as needing money to make money, you're probably just going to stay poor because that is not really risk. All you need to flip a house, I'm going to explain wholesaling to everybody here. Start screen recording, send some likes. It makes me want to stay on longer and explain further. Okay? Wholesaling is very simple, guys. You get a seller for one price. This says, I, Joe Riley, am going to buy your house for $100,000. That's what this basically says. They sign, you sign, this contract is done. Okay? Now, if you're a Discord member, we give you these contracts. We will find the buyer for you. Okay? But let's say you found the buyer yourself. Let's say you got these contracts yourself, just to explain wholesaling. You get the seller for 100. You find a buyer for 150, for example. Okay? You bring these two contracts to a title company, and they cut you a check for whatever the difference is. In this case, $50,000, like my first deal. Okay, so I got fired from my job when I was working at a comedy club, a waiter at a comedy club. I got fired from my job. I used to make that in a year. Okay, 1 month later, I closed the deal for $50,000. 30 days after finding out what wholesaling was, I had a check in hand for $50,000. That is the power of this business. Okay, and to put that into some perspective, guys, 60% of America has less than $1,000 in their bank account. 60%. So all of a sudden, I was richer. I went from poor to richer, 50 times richer than 60% of America from one deal. Okay? 60%. Think about that. Think about that for a second. Okay? This is why 90% of millionaires are created through this business. 90%. Okay? I hope that makes sense. Okay. How does virtual wholesale work? You basically just have somebody, anybody really, with an iPhone, and they just FaceTime you, and they're your eyes and ears when you go look at the property. Just literally use your telephonic device. That's how you virtually wholesale, bro. Okay. Julio said, how much to join the... It's literally only $50. Anywhere else, the Discord itself is only $50. Here's what the Discord gives you. Instead of me charging 10 grand like these other guys, Pace Morby, I paid him 10 grand for a wholesaling course. Ryan Pineda, he charges $12,000 for a wholesaling course. Jamil Damji charges $7,800 for a wholesaling course. I charge $50. Why the fuck would I charge $50 for the same product? Okay? Why would I? Because, guys, actually somebody tell me, why am I only charging $50 for an identical product as these guys are charging for $10,000 on average? Somebody tell me, why am I charging, somebody who knows me, why am I charging only $50 for this product? Even though we other than the fact that there's limited slots. Why am I charging $50 for this product? Why is there limited slots? Somebody who understands our business model. Okay, there's only one right answer. Okay, you want to see everyone win? No, not, I mean, yeah, I do, but like it's Big Rich said it right. You're a partner. This is correct, guys. Keep this in mind. This is very important for you to understand. Our business model is different than these guys. Okay? I'm your partner. Okay, so I teach you, if I can give you everything you need to succeed and not charge you 10 grand, because that means I get more people, okay? If I give you these contracts, if I give you a course that's worth 10 grand anywhere else, okay, which you're gonna have to pay if you wanna get a wholesaling course after these 11 slots are full, I can give you all that. I can give you the script, I can give you the contracts, I can show you how to fill out the contracts in the Discord, I can give you an AI bot that basically is like a mentor, I can give you a script, every little tiny thing you could possibly need to wholesale a deal, handed to you. Why would I do that? I don't charge 10 grand because you're not my competition, guys. You need to understand this. Very key to understand this concept. okay? You are not my competition if you are a Discord member of mine, because you are my partner. The best part, the most valuable part of my Discord is the fact that once you get a deal signed, we will sell your deal. Meaning you do not need to have a buyer's list. Most wholesalers, when they get into this game, they have to have their own buyer's list. Okay, they have to build their own buyer's list. That can take years to build a good buyer's list. I've been doing this for 5 years. I'm still growing my buyer's list. Okay, it's national at this point. Our buyer's list is very valuable. So you get a seller and you can sell your deal instantly because of the fact that you're a Discord member and you're using our contracts. We will sell your deal and split the profits. So if you guys successfully get in there and learn this information, I benefit from your success. That's why I don't need to charge 10 grand, because you're not my competition. These guys have to charge 10 grand because they are creating their own competition from their business. I'm not creating competition, I'm creating partnerships. So if you guys understand that business model, comment win-win. If you fully understand why you are literally paying $50 to get a $10,000 course, plus my partnership, plus my scripts, plus my contracts, comment win-win if you understand our business model and how we genuinely benefit from your success. That's how you know you're getting the right information. But that's also the reason, guys, why we cannot afford to have too many people in there at once. So we do only have 10 slots left until we're at maximum capacity. Okay, once those last 10 slots are full, we will not be allowing any more members into the club. The reason why is because if you guys are a Discord member, we partner with you. If we let too many beginners in at one time, that stops us from doing deals because it becomes watered down. So we cannot have too many beginners at once. Okay, I hope that makes sense, guys. We cannot have too many beginners at once. That's good for you guys, though, because that means it doesn't get too crazy in there. Okay, and you guys can actually focus and learn. Okay, not from all beginners. There are experienced people in the Discord as well, because we've had this for a few months and we only have a maximum capacity. So we do not just allow anybody in at all times. I have to be live, I have to have slots open, and you guys have an opportunity to join right now. The 11th slot was just taken by Sam Johnson. And the 10th slot was just taken by Kevin Shower. Kevin Shower. I hope I didn't butcher that. Kevin and Sam, where are you guys at? Kevin and Sam, where are you guys at? Comment 1%. Okay? Comment 1%. Okay. Okay, how is North Carolina? North Carolina is amazing. Sam Johnson, welcome to the family, brother. How much of a cut do y'all take? We split the profits 50-50. You find the seller, we find the buyer, brother. James said, how do I join? It's the first option in the link tree in the bio, brother. First option in the link tree in the bio. There's only 9 slots left until we reach maximum capacity, so keep that in mind. If it lets you pay, that means you're in. If it declines your payment, unfortunately, we are at maximum capacity. Okay. So Sky said, how do I join? I just said first option in the link tree in the bio. Okay. So guys, we have 300 people in here. I want to know who here has done a wholesale deal. Show these guys what's up. Show these guys what's up. Show them it's real. Because anybody who doesn't believe this business is real is simply closed-minded, and you're just going to stay poor forever. Because you'd rather believe that you have no escape out of your life rather than full power to change your life in the next 30 days from flipping a house that you don't even own. No risk, all reward. My partner and I have cleared 200K in assignments since July. Look at that. I'm pinning that. Justin May, you dog. You are a dog. That's fucking awesome, bro. That is awesome. Wow. $200,000. So you just started in July. You made 200 grand? Holy shit. You're like beginner of the year, man. 200 grand since July? Wow. Who else has closed some deals? And we have the HUDs to prove it. Justin, I think we should do a podcast. Justin, I think we should make a video together talking about your your success in this business, because that's amazing. That is amazing. Justin, DM me on Instagram, Real Joe Riley, RealJoeReiLly. I want to make a video with you about that, because that is fucking incredible. 200 grand. Guys, he's made 200 grand since starting in July. Okay? $200,000 since starting in July. That's only a couple months. He's made as much as your fucking doctor. Okay? He's made as much as your doctor in the past couple months. And he just started. It's pretty incredible, brother. That is pretty incredible. I did not do that well in my first couple months. I made 50 grand in my first 30 days. Then I closed my next deal the next month. I don't think I did anywhere close to 200 grand in only a couple months. That's pretty amazing, brother. So he said, no, you didn't. All caps. Is that like hard to believe? Do I hire? Where do I find them? What do you mean, do you hire? What does that mean? Like, do you hire who? What are you talking about? I'm in Arizona. 4, how many offers have you made, bro? When will the Discord open back up? The Discord is open right now, bro. We only have 9 slots left, but... Sorry, 8 slots left. But it is open right now. Okay, Junior said, what do you teach, G? Dude, I'm teaching wholesaling real estate. Wholesaling real estate. So... All right, we're going to ask the poll again because I think we have some new people in here. We have 400 people in here. Who understands wholesaling and who does not? Say, I understand if you understand wholesaling. Say, I don't understand if you do not. We're going to do that poll. This will also, if you do understand wholesaling, this will show you guys how unsaturated this business is. It's a gold mine. There are so many people that do not even understand what wholesaling is. Okay, look at all this. So many people, most of the population doesn't even understand wholesaling, and it is the biggest business, the easiest way to get wealthy in America, and most people don't even know what the fuck it is. Okay? It is a gold mine. Because guys, wholesaling real estate is literally a life hack. There is no better way. Jokes After Hours says, I'm about to join the Discord. You've already done a deal, brother. That is a great place for you to be. Let's partner on some deals, my man. Let's partner on some deals, especially if you're in mass. So, guys, how do I get to the link to join the Discord? It's the first option in the link tree, bro. So, guys, wholesaling real estate is very simply put, flipping a house without any risk. You do not risk any cash. You do not need any credit. No matter who you are, you do not need a real estate license. No matter who you are, you can flip a house and make house flipping money. I'm talking, 60 grand quick. Okay? Quick. 30 days. Without owning it. You don't need to touch the property. You don't need to buy the property. You don't need to fix it. You don't need to put any credit up. All you need to flip a house. Joe, you sound crazy. Joe, you sound fucking crazy, bro. What do you mean? How can I just flip a house without buying it? Because all you need is 2 pieces of paper. One with the seller, one with the buyer. This says, hey seller, I'm going to buy your house for 200 grand. This says, hey buyer, buy this house that I'm under contract with for 250 grand. You bring these 2 contracts to a title company. These are basically the referees of real estate transactions, to put it into simple terms. You give these to a title company, they cut you a check for the difference between those 2 pieces of paper. That is wholesaling real estate. Does that make sense? Let me know, guys. Was that a good explanation? Do you understand wholesaling now? It is that simple. You literally get a seller under contract, you get a buyer at a higher price. That is your profit. That is wholesaling. He said, I made over 15 offers. It takes 50 offers to get a deal, brother. That's why you haven't gotten a deal. 15 offers, bro? You should be making 15 offers a day. You can get a deal a week doing that easily. Okay? 15 offers is not enough. 50. Guys, here's the power of averages. Ready? Watch this. If you make 50 offers, after hundreds of deals, I've done hundreds of transactions, it takes 50 offers to get 1 deal. Okay? That might sound like a lot, but guys, if you do 10 offers a day, you're going to get one deal a week. Every 5 days, you're going to get a deal. 10 offers a day. An average deal is $20,000. Average wholesale deal. So if you're just making the average amount of offers per contract and the average amount of money per deal, how much are you going to make a month if you do that? Okay, starting. You're going to make $80,000 in your first month if you make 10 offers a day, Monday through Friday. That's the power of averages. Okay? And guys, you guys can see, who here wants to make offensive money? You can even see who's offended here. T. Pato. Guys, right here, this is a great example of somebody who, honestly, that's a great employee. So guys, when you guys do become a boss, you want to hire people like Mr. T. Pato because he's so close-minded, he can't even look up. He can't even look up the process of wholesaling real estate without thinking, no way, I'm scared. Like, dude, that is a great person that you want to hire because think about it. You can pay him $20 an hour, okay? Just to survive, right? Just to barely survive in America. Pay him $20 an hour. He'll work his ass off, do all the shit you don't want to do, and he'll make you hundreds of dollars an hour because he has an employee mindset. He's too close-minded. He can't even look up wholesaling real estate. He'd rather just believe it's so T. Pato, that's why I pinned your comment. I really appreciate the McDonald's employee mindset. You can basically just be a robot for your boss the rest of your life, but I'm going to have to block you to get you out of here because we are not allowing McDonald's employees to hang out here, brother. So, but I do appreciate the insight as to how all the McDonald's employees think. Thank you very much. So I do appreciate it, brother. Scared money don't make money, guys. You can't think like him. You cannot be closed-minded like that. Okay? If you guys are too afraid to just look up wholesaling real estate and find out that it is legit, rather than think, oh my God, dude, Joe's trying to scam me out of $50, bro. If you're afraid of losing $50, half of one of these to make this, that's your problem right there. Even if I was scamming you, let's say somehow I'm scamming everybody here, okay? Wholesaling's fake, it's not real, okay? Let's just say, right? Let's say you're right. Let's say your internal gut is right. I'm trying to scam you out of $50, okay? You lose $50. Does that change your life? No. Let's say it is real. Wholesaling actually does work. You do make 30, 40 grand in the next 30 days. What happens then? Is that life-changing? So which one is more life-changing? And which result is more likely? Okay? Look up wholesaling if you don't believe me. Look it up. It's very real. You're just being afraid. You're biting your fingernails over $50. That means you're a great employee. You're a sheep. Okay? You're going to wake up to an alarm clock for the rest of your life. And you're going to work for guys like, let's see who just joined us. Let's see. I'm going to shout out who joined us here. Alexander Rupertus. Alexander R. You're going to work for guys like Alex. Okay? Because he understands that scared money doesn't make money. You cannot be afraid to spend money to make money. If you're biting your fingernails over $50, you're going to wake up to an alarm clock for the rest of your life. You're going to go to work, do shit you don't want to do. Your boss does not work hard, by the way, guys. If you're a boss, you do not work hard. Bosses don't work hard, they work smart. Okay? So your boss is going to be chilling in Hawaii, okay, sipping on a Corona, while you're doing all the bitch work that he doesn't want to do for $20 an hour because you do not have the balls to learn a skill that makes profit instead of paychecks. Okay, so that's why you're going to work for guys like Alex because he understands that scared money doesn't make money. Okay? So, guys, I have a question for you. Let's see if you guys, what does $50 get me? $50 gets you into the Discord, brother. One of the last 8 slots that we have left because Alexander took the 9. Once those 9 slots are full, we are closing out. Guys, somebody answer my question. We're going to see who gets this right. I'm going to shout you out. How much time did it take me to make this $60,000? I want to see if you guys understand this concept of profit over paychecks. How much time did it take me to make this $60,000? How much time did it take me? Okay? 1 month, 1 week, nope, not 4 days. No. Nobody's got it right still. 0. Rafi said 0 days, 0 time. Not 30 minutes, not 10 minutes, 0 time. It took me 0 time to make this $80,000. This is what you need to understand about profit. It's magical. Profit is freedom. Paychecks are slavery. The minute you understand this is the minute you get out of this rat race that you're in. Profit is freedom. Paychecks are slavery. Paychecks means you're trading your time for money. I don't care how much money you're making. I don't care if you're a fucking doctor. Okay? You are trading your time for money. You can never get wealthy trading time for dollars. You need to learn a skill that makes profit and then hire employees to give you time. So you trade money for time now. Okay? So this took me no time because my employees made me this money. I did not spend 1 minute on this deal to make $60,000. Not one. Not 1 minute. Because I have an employee who gets the properties locked up and I have an employee who sells the properties. Okay? So how much time did I take? 0. Because I learned a skill that makes profit and then I delegated it. So when you guys close your first wholesale deal and you make $20,000, $30,000, what do you do next? You delegate. The minute you close your first deal, I want you to retire. You guys need to keep this in mind. It's very important. This is how you become a millionaire. Stop trading your time for money. Stop being a modern day slave, because that's what modern day slaves do. They get paychecks. Learn a skill that makes profit, and then retire. Have everybody do the work for you. Bosses don't work hard. Employees do. If you're an employee, you're working way harder than your boss right now. He can go to fucking Punta Cana because he has people like you doing all the bitch, nothing to show for years of work. You have less than $1,000 in your bank account, like 60% of America. That is slavery. You are working your ass off to just barely survive. That is slavery. Okay? So you need to escape that by learning a skill that makes profit instead of paychecks. Comment wholesaling if that makes sense. If you understand that principle. Comment wholesaling if you understand what I just said. Beautiful. Beautiful. Okay, guys, now I want to understand. We have 1.6 thousand people in here, 1.7. How many people of you guys understand wholesaling? And how many of you guys do not understand the process of wholesaling? Say, I understand or I do not understand. If you guys do understand, this is going to show you guys a poll of how much of a gold mine this is. Okay, look at how many people do not know anything about this business. And then look at that, guys. I'd say right here, you guys can see it's probably 85% of these people don't even know what wholesaling is. It's an untapped gold mine. Okay, so now guys, everybody who commented, I don't understand, I'm going to explain to you guys what it is. Okay, wholesaling real estate. Start screen recording, send some likes to the live. Let me know you appreciate this. It makes me want to stay on longer and spit more game. Wholesaling real estate is getting a seller under what's called a purchase and sale agreement. This basically just says, hey seller, I'm going to buy your house for 200 grand. You do not need the 200 grand in your bank account to do this. You just have the seller sign this for 200 grand. You're buying their house. Then you find a buyer who's going to pay more. Whatever the difference is between these two contracts is your profit. So you get the seller for 200, you get the buyer for 250. You bring these two contracts to a title company, and your job is done. You just made $50,000. They cut you a check for $50,000 or wire you $50,000 out of thin air. You literally just flipped a house with no credit, no cash, nothing, no license. You do not need anything other than 2 pieces of paper. If you have the ability to get 2 pieces of paper signed, you can make 10, 20, 30, 40 grand out of thin air from getting those signed. That's it. That's wholesaling. It's that simple. Seller signs for X, buyer signs for Y, that's your profit. Okay? So I'm going to give you guys an example. My boy Joey Tracy, okay? My boy Joey Tracy, he is from Connecticut as well. And he just closed a deal on the 11th for $329,000. I'm going to be making a video with him soon about that, okay? $329,000. That is lottery type winnings with zero risk. And he's done hundreds of deals, guys. He's been doing this for a long time. That is a huge deal. He's been doing this for a long time. He has a whole team that he didn't trade any of his time for that $329,000 because his whole team runs out of Branford, Connecticut. Okay? So he literally just got a property under contract with his seller. His team did. He didn't. His team did. And a buyer for $329,000. And boom. That's his check. Okay? Does everybody understand that? AJ said, where do I get the contracts? It's the first option in the link tree in the bio of the Discord. We do only have 8 slots left until we're at maximum capacity, guys. Sorry, 7 slots. 7 slots. The 8th slot was just taken by Rachel. Sorry, Vicky Crisp. Vicky Crisp. So you're gonna work for people like her. Okay, that's a boss right there. Okay, that's gonna be somebody who employs you. If you're biting your fingernails over $50 to grab one of these last 7 slots, that's just get used to waking up to an alarm clock before the sun, because that's how your life's gonna be. You cannot be afraid to spend money to make money. If losing $50 is more scary to you than gaining $60,000 in the next 25 days or so, that's how you know you're meant to be an employee. You're meant to work in a cubicle or somewhere like McDonald's or whatever, because that's how employees think. They're afraid to learn a skill that makes profit instead of paychecks. Okay? Scare money don't make money. He said, I thought registration was $300. No, it's $50 a month. $300 is lifetime. We do only have those 7 slots left. He said, don't job shame. Guys, listen, I'm not shaming. I've had a job, okay? I'm not shaming anybody. I want you guys to understand. It's very important you get this. Just because you have a job doesn't mean I'm shaming you. It just means you are going to be stuck as a modern day slave. A JOB means just over broke in America, period. I'm going to repeat this statistic. It is a fact. You can look it up. 60% of America has less than $1,000 in their bank account. 60%. That's about the same percentage as people who went to college. Does that tell you something about the system? Okay, they've taught you to be an employee. That's all college is. It teaches you how to be an employee, how to take orders, how to get paid just enough to survive while your boss makes all the profit. Think about this. If you're an employee, right now, you are getting paid less than you deserve. For sure. There's no doubt about it. Think about this. You're getting paid less than you deserve. Otherwise, you are a liability. There's no way around it. You are either an asset or a liability to your boss. Okay? Which one are you? Okay? Because if you are getting a paycheck, you are an asset to your boss, meaning you are getting paid less than you deserve. You're making the company money from the work that you do, and you're getting paid less for it. That's all employees. That is how the business world works. You get paid less. Your boss pays you $20 an hour, and he makes $100 an hour off of your time. So if he's in Mexico on a jet ski, you're still in the office doing all the work that he doesn't want to do. Why? Because he had the balls to be free and learn a skill that makes profit instead of paychecks. There's 2 lives. Okay? Paychecks, modern day slavery, JOB, just over broke. Profit, freedom, do whatever the fuck you want. You don't have to ask somebody to go on vacation 30 days in advance. Okay? If I want to go to fucking Punta Cana tonight, I can go. Okay? So you guys can see in these comments here, you guys can see the cubicle guys, the employee guys, okay? The Wendy's guys, they've fallen for the brainwash of society. They believe it, okay? You guys can see the guys that are, obviously hating in the comments, because It's offensive money at the end of the day, right? You're either free or you're not. And some people just can't accept the fact that they're like 60% of America, living paycheck to paycheck. They won't believe it. They refuse to believe that they are the modern day slave, even though they've been working for years with nothing to show for it. I mean, think about it. You either make profit and you're the boss and you're the free one, or you're making paychecks and you are barely surviving because guess what? Your boss doesn't want to pay you a lot of money because the rest is his profit. He just pays you just enough to survive, just enough to keep you showing up to work. Nothing more. Okay? Nothing more. Just enough to survive and show up to work in your beat up Hyundai. As long as you show up, he doesn't care. He doesn't care if you're happy. He doesn't care about any of that. He just wants to pay you just enough and the rest is his profit. So if you're making him $1,000 an hour with your hard-ass work, he's happy with it, man. Because he gets to pay you $20. Wouldn't you trade $20 for $1,000? I certainly would. I'll do that all day. I'll do that as much as I possibly can. This is how you start thinking like a boss. This is the system you live in. All the people in here, like Leo just said, stop yapping. That is a perfect example of denial. He can't even believe it. He can't even believe. He's like, no way. No way. Like, you're right. Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, you guys can see all of the people in here. There's two types of people. There's the people that understand what I'm saying. Those are the wolves. And then the people that are upset, commenting all caps because they refuse to believe it. Those are the sheep. So guys, comment if you're a wolf or a sheep right now. Wolf or sheep, let's see. Who's the 1%? Who's the people that are crying over the facts? Which one are you? Let's see. You guys can see the haters and see who are the wolves. Beautiful. Beautiful. Okay? All the wolves in here are not afraid to spend money to make money. All the sheep are literally crying over the idea of spending $50 on information that's going to change their lives. They'd rather believe that wholesaling is not real. They won't hop on Google. They won't do any research. They would rather believe that you cannot wholesale. It's too good to be true. It's Joe's trying to scam me, right? They'd rather believe that to save their $50 rather than take a risk and actually make tens of thousands. That's most people. Most people in America are brainwashed to believe they need to work for money. Bro, I don't work at all, bro. I can wake up whenever the fuck I want. I don't have to ask a boss if I want to go on vacation, okay? I don't have to wake up to an alarm clock in the morning. I wake up whenever the fuck I want. My business runs without me. I make money in my sleep. That is the only way to live a real life. Everybody dies, but not everybody lives. So you guys can either take a risk or not. Okay? Banana said con artist. See, he'd rather believe that I'm trying to scam him out of $50 than to actually take $50, invest it into his own brain, and turn it into tens of thousands. I have a question for you guys in here. After I blocked the McDonald's employee named Banana, I have a question for you guys in here. Who here has done, you got to show the sheep what's up. Who here has done a wholesale deal? How much did you make and how long did it take? I know we got some successful wholesalers in here. 1.5 thousand people in here. Who here has done a wholesale deal? How much did you make and how long did it take? How much did you make and how long did it take? 200K since July. Justin May's an animal. Okay. $35,000 4 months. I'm just scrolling through these. $6,000 4 months. $15K 3 months. $23K in my first 4 weeks. Beautiful. I'll pin this. Who else? 20.3K in 2 months. Pin this. Guys, you guys can see here. I've been doing wholesaling for 3 months now. It's amazing, and it took me 1 month to make 40K. Look at this. I mean, it's like I can't even catch all of them. I mean, if you guys still don't believe wholesaling is real, that's just you just in straight up denial. You're just in denial about the facts at that point. You'd rather just stay a modern day slave and make no money Then learn a skill that makes profit and hire other people to do it. Guys, everybody here who's done a wholesale deal, Jake said he made $60K in 2 months. Jake, you should retire now. And I don't mean retire and be lazy. I mean you have other people do the work for you. Hire somebody from the Philippines or Colombia. Okay, these guys have a different cost of living and a great work ethic. Pay them $4 an hour. They will be more than happy with it. Okay? And they do all the work for you. They will get these contracts signed. Okay? They will get these contracts signed. If you're a Discord member, bring us the contract, bring us the deal. We find your buyer for you, and boom, you just close the deal trading 0 time. That's the key, guys. Trade no time for money. Okay? Okay, so guys, does everybody here understand our business model? I want to know. Comment win-win if you understand our business model and how we work as a company. Comment win-win if you understand how it works. And if you do not understand how it works, comment no. Okay, I'm going to explain our business model and wholesaling. Okay, wholesaling real estate is where you get a seller under contract for an example, we use $100,000. This is called a purchase and sale agreement. You get them under this contract, and then you find a buyer. Okay, you find a buyer for $150,000. So you got this signed. This is called an assignment of contract. This is a purchase and sale agreement. Seller signs this for $100. Buyer signs this for $150. Once these 2 contracts are signed, which you needed no money in your bank account to get these signed. You needed no credit to get these signed. You did not need a real estate license to get these signed. All you did was get 2 pieces of paper signed at different numbers. You bring these 2 contracts to a title company, and they cut you a check for whatever the difference is. So if it's $500,000 or it's 10 grand, that is your profit. Okay? So that is wholesaling. Now, if you guys are a Discord member, we sell your contract for you, so you do not need to find the buyer. Okay? So you get the seller, and your job is done because we find your buyer for you. Okay? He said it cannot be that easy. Okay, I want you to, instead of saying stuff like that, go do some research. It is that easy. That is wholesaling. That's why 90% of millionaires are created through this industry. 90%. Okay? So if you get every millionaire in the country, 10% is your drop shippers, your traders, your crypto guys, your all these other ones. That's 10%. 90% are created through real estate. Why would you choose another industry when you have a 90% higher chance from choosing this one? I understand if you want to be an entrepreneur, but you need to be an entrepreneur in the right industry. You don't have to reinvent the wheel. Okay? Does everybody understand that? Okay. So guys, we do only have 6 slots left until we reach maximum capacity here. The 7th slot was just taken by Michael Brengel. Michael Brengel, where you at, bro? Michael, comment cubicle or McDonald's or some other modern day slavery position. Wendy's, Subway, insurance, whatever the fuck you want to, whatever robotic task where people work just to barely survive. Comment that.